All right, so my name is Sebastian. I am a CEO and co-founder of iPayThat. So at iPayThat, we figured that every businesses, when they do their management, they manage their finances, you have two concepts. You have the concept of invoices, and you have the concept of bank transactions. And usually on the services available online, these two concepts are treated separately. And you can miss information because of that. For example, you put your invoices in a Dropbox that you want to give to your accountant, but you don't know right away that maybe you have a duplicate or you don't know everything that you forgot. And at the end of the year, your accountant is going to say to you, I have 100 transactions without invoice in front of it, and you're going to have a bad time looking for them because 6 months ago, you don't know where they are now. So we created something that the goal of iPayThat is to merge the concept of bank transaction and invoices. So on one side, we are going to aggregate all your invoices from various places. When you receive an invoice in your mailbox or when you have a ticket, we provide an application to take a picture of it. We aggregate all your invoices in one place. We do the same for your bank transactions. All your bank accounts are connected to iPayThat and we pull your transaction in one place. And then our algorithm are going to generate reports for you. We are going to be able to tell you if a transaction doesn't have an invoice in front of it, it means that you forgot to add the invoice into the system. Like for example, a sales invoice that doesn't have a transaction means your client didn't pay you and you have the information in front of you. You can remind your clients to pay the invoice. Same thing with a provider. If you forgot to pay your provider, the information is right in front of you. It's a SaaS product. It's just a subscription, monthly subscription that you have to have these reports available for you. It's really simple. You sign up, you connect our invoice aggregators, you connect the bank aggregators, and then we start generating reports, useful reports on your debts, on your receivables, and on everything that you forgot. Since 3 years, we were founded in 2017. We quickly raised 1 million seed round, and we are now 20 collaborators and 2,000 clients in France. We are planning to raise again next year to start growing faster, accelerate growth, to internationalize, and also to add new products with the same concept of getting more insight from the merging of invoice and transactions. For instance, treasury management only based on transaction, you miss the information that maybe you expect some payment into the future, or you expect to pay providers, and we are going to add that to your treasury management system. I hope it's clear. 3 minutes is really short. If you have any questions.
Perfect time, and Sebastian, thank you so much. Any questions?
Can you please return to your traction slide?
Sorry?
Can you return to your traction slide?
This one?
Yes, yes. So this is yours revenue, yeah? Yeah.
So we basically did X3, like 4 times 4 and times 3 since 2017, and we are aiming to go over 1 million revenue this year.
Okay, this is some kind of commission, yeah, which you take from the.
We don't take commission. It's a monthly subscription.
Ah, okay, okay.
It's just it's a monthly subscription. You just pay a fee to use the service.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And what's the margin on that revenue? I mean, what's the EBITDA, for example? Do you have anything? I mean, the gross margin of the EBITDA.
Right now, we are in a growth phase, so we don't do we basically spend everything we have in order to grow faster, and also that's why we want to actually raise again next year.
So yeah, but by nature, it should be similar to a software service company, so very high margin, like in the range of 70–80%, not in the growth stage, but later on, I guess, right? Because all it costs is providing the service to them, the software, right?
So basically, right now, after 3 years, we getting a customer cost us 300 to 400 euros, and they stay basically like 3-4 years, and we can get 2,000 to 2,500 euros out of it.
So yeah, what I'm asking is, once you get the client, it doesn't cost you much to keep it on board, right?
Yeah. No. It costs nothing, because the only thing we do is just customer support. And as time grows, we tend to automatize that as much as possible. So, for example, at the beginning, we had like 2% of the customer support with 100 clients. And now with 2,000 clients, we still have 2%. So.
Okay, very clear. Thank you.
Any other questions? Still have time?
So thank you for your presentation. And my question is, so far I understood your classical invoice aggregation platform. Do you provide API interface to the different API provider for transaction, or it's done by yourself? Are you also API? Do you have your APIs to banks?
To aggregate banks transaction, we are actually using service providers that do that for us, and we are using their API. They are named Banking in France.
Okay.
And we retrieve every transaction for more than 300 banks in Europe from them. And about the invoice aggregators, it's actually ours, and we provide an API for other services that want to use our service as well. So we have our own scrappers and collectors. Okay,
but I mean, invoice aggregation, it's very nice product, but what are the next steps? What is your vision? What do you want to build up?
Yeah, so invoice aggregation is it's an entry point for our business. The larger goal is to help companies with their financial management and to simplify and automatize it. And our next step is to go on the treasury management part. We want to leverage the information that we have. We have invoices, we have bank transactions now. We can provide and create a service to follow the treasury income, outcome, and compare it with what we have forecasted to do. And we want to get into the B2B payment business. We have the invoices, we have the bank transaction. We exactly know right at the moment when you need to pay something or you need to collect something. So it's a right place if you don't want to go to any bank, or it's a right place to put a button, you know, like to pay a provider or to ask payment from a client.